Scusa, coming through. And they know how to enjoy themselves, don't they? I haven't seen this kind of celebration since VE Day.
They certainly seem very happy. Where exactly are we, Doctor?
Italy, 1982, a friendly little town called Ferrara.
What are they celebrating?
I've no idea. Hey there! Herr Cortesia, why the big party?
3-1, amigos! 3-1, that's why! Viva Italia!
3-1. Of course. July 11th, 1982, Italy beats West Germany 3-1 in the World Cup final.
Oh, that's football, isn't it? Oh, I thought something important had happened, like Italian spacemen landing on the moon.
Charlie, the World Cup, not important. The entire country's partying tonight, and rightly so. Viva Italia!
We didn't come here for an ease-up, Doctor, remember? You said there was some sort of odd signal being broadcast.
Yes, I'm afraid so. The TARDIS detected a disturbance in the interspatial energy fields of this area. Whatever's generating it is well above and beyond the Earth's technology, that's for sure. Let's check the tracer again. This way.
Oh, that way leads into the woods, Doctor.
So?
Oh, nothing. Actually, I rather fancied a moonlit stroll through an unfamiliar forest to search for some undoubtedly hostile alien creature.
Me too. Come on. We're getting warm.
I can see some lights up ahead.
Shh, Charlie. Keep your head down. Over there, in the clearing. Look.
Doctor, what are they? They've got arms as thick as tree trunks.
Just listen.
I'm ready for your report, Thawne. The atmospheric tests are the final results within acceptable compatibility parameters.
Yes, Captain Van Gore.
And the trans-dimensional projector. Have the tertiary signals been received?
Yes, Captain Van Gore.
And my full dress uniform? Is it pressed and ready for my inspection?
Yes, Captain Van Gore.
Good, Thawne, good. Your performance on this mission has been entirely adequate.
Thank you, Captain. Shall I continue work on the portal?
Yes, I shall supervise. Tell me, Thawne, do you believe in destiny?
Captain?
Destiny. The belief that a life's path is preordained.
Well, the underlying philosophical supposition is based on a
I
religious...
don't suppose you've ever given it a moment's thought. Your place in the Grand Order was decided the moment you were plugged from your birthing tank. You belong to a basic D-stream gene class, Thawne.
C-stream, actually,
Don't
Captain.
interrupt me. You have no imagination, you see, no vision. You carry out your humble role to the best of your abilities and never dream of anything more. But I, Thawne, I do dream.
Really, Captain?
Yes, I dream of parades and marches and my face on the proud grey flag of our empire. These simple colonization surveys are beneath me, Thawne. I'm made for greater things. It feels it on my skin.
Yes, Captain. Your skin looks particularly portentous this evening.
Hey?
Shall I align the subspace modifiers now?
Oh, yeah, go on.
Come away carefully. This is no time to start snapping any loud twigs.
There only seem to be 2 of them at least, but they are rather large.
Only 2 now, but if they get that trans-dimensional portal up and running, this planet will be up to its eyeballs in Threllips. And that won't be a pretty sight, Charlie, believe me.
Threllips?
They're an aggressive, expansionist race. There's nothing they like better than coming across a nice, unsuspecting planet and moving in when nobody's looking.
So I take it they're not here for the party, then?
A Threllip would know what a party was if one bit him on the elbow. They're a joyless bunch. Duller than a turtle marathon. Highly advanced on a technological level, though they've even had dealings with the Time Lords.
So how do we stop them switching on this portal thing? Doctor? Oh, I know. I could sneak around behind them, then show myself, Hey, you, what are you doing on my planet? I'll call the polizia, that sort of thing. They're big, but I bet they're slow. While they're off chasing me, you could sneak into the clearing and blow up the portal.
Not bad, but I see a problem.
What?
Did you notice those devices attached to their belts, the ones that resembled guns?
Yes, what are they?
Guns. and a Threllip blaster could level most of this woodland with a single burst. I know you can move quickly, Charlie, but trying to outrun a radium-charged fireball is just as hard as it looks.
Oh. Any other ideas, then?
Great expectations.
You're going to quote Dickens to them. I really think my plan's better, Doctor.
No, I'm onto something. No idea what, but I'm definitely onto something. Great expectations. Come on, let's get back to the TARDIS.
What is keeping you, Thon? By my calculations, you should have completed the portal over 23 decalons ago.
Far be it from me to suggest your calculations are in error, Captain, but I believe I have adhered to the standardized production schedule. The portal will shortly be operational.
Excellent. Then we get... Thon. What's that object?
Oh, Captain.
Then scan it, you fool, quickly!
Preliminary readings indicate a vehicle. Possible trans-temporal capability.
Temporal?
Greetings to Captain Vengor of the mighty Threllip Empire. We bring you salutations from the High Council of Time Lords of Gallifrey, Masters of the Web of Time, and Guardians of the Eternal Chronology of Existence. I am the Doctor, a humble transcriber. May I have the immaculate honor of presenting to you the most exalted Time Lady Charleyostiantayshius.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Time Lords. Intriguing. Why are you here?
We have been granted the rare privilege of entrance to the time stream to conduct a mission of observation. Please, carry on with your work, don't mind us. We'll just find a quiet corner somewhere.
What exactly have you been sent here to observe?
Why, you, of course, Captain.
Me?
Yes? Surely this doesn't surprise you.
Well,
Captain, I know I speak with you privately.
What do you want, Thon? Can't you see I'm busy?
I advise caution, sir. The Time Lords are an unusual race, not driven by the normal motivations of advanced life forms. This may be some form of trickery.
The Time Lords are bloodless intellectuals, you idiot! They are bound by their most sacred vows to never interfere in the affairs of other species. All they ever do is watch more interesting beings conduct their lives. Look at them parading around in their ridiculous robes. Do you seriously believe these creatures would pose any threat to us?
But, Captain, we should at least make a report to the head of the department.
You were a fool, Thon, but I never realized you were also a coward. And yet, if the Time Lords are here now, that can only mean... Doctor,
Yes, Captain?
why have you chosen this moment to observe me?
Well, we are not really at liberty to say. We could get into trouble with our superiors if we started blabbing about future events. That's really against the rules, you see.
I wish to know, Time Lord.
What an impressive weapon. There's no need for violence, Captain. You see,
You fool, Doctor! I told you we should have observed the Captain from a distance. You have violated a dozen different protocols by making contact with him.
I know, my lady, and I am sorry. I just couldn't help it. How could I pass up the chance to actually meet Vengor the First?
Vengor the First?
Your fascination with history's greatest war heroes has always concerned me, Doctor. We Time Lords should be above such primitive obsessions.
History's greatest?
My star-struck assistant has already overstepped his authority, Captain, so I doubt revealing some small aspect of your future will do any further damage. You are preparing for the invasion of Earth. This will mark a turning point in the evolution of the Threllip Empire, and you are at the heart of that change.
I see. Then this world holds the key to my destiny. Yes!
Your legend inspires centuries of Threllip conquests, Captain. The saga of Vengor the First is taught in schools across the galaxy for millennia to come.
This is amazing. I always suspected it. But how? What happens?
The commander of Earth invasion is struck down unexpectedly by an illness, and you assume control of the first wave of troops. Your brilliant leadership at this time of crisis marks you out as a hero to every Threllip in the Empire.
You say too much, Doctor. The captain must be allowed to live out his destiny without any further information from us.
My lady, I...
No! No, tell me everything! Every detail!
Well, perhaps you'd like to see some of this planet's inhabitants, Captain.
Why would I want to do that?
Well, they will be the first slaves of your new regime. I just thought you might be interested.
Oh, yes, of course! You will guide me, Time Lord. Thorn, remain here and complete your duties. Yes, Captain.
I must apologize for my excitement, Captain. This really is...
No, it's quite
And you are?
Sub-Technician Thorn, my lady.
And what are your duties?
Oh, I am constructing a subspace portal which will allow the captain to file a report on the suitability of this world for colonization. It will also allow the first squad of Threllip troops to enter this planet.
Then you'd better get on with it, hadn't you?
Yes, my lady.
How long have you served under Captain Vengor, Technician?
I have been the captain's personal assistant for 32 years, my lady.
Really? You must feel very fortunate to have worked so closely with such a great figure.
Oh, yes. Oh, I've often wondered what I did to deserve it. My lady?
Yes?
I was wondering, we must have detailed knowledge of how the Threllip Empire remembers this time period, yes?
Of course.
Might I inquire... Well, I mean, if it isn't a breach of your protocols, could you possibly...
What in heaven's name are you babbling about? Spit it out, man!
How am I remembered, my lady, in history?
Thorn, let me think.
Yes?
Do you know, it's quite peculiar. Future Threllip history is mostly based upon Vengor's personal memoirs. I have read all 56 volumes.
Yeah?
And I cannot recall a single mention of any Thom.
What?
You appear to have dropped your wrench, Thom.
What?
On your foot.
What?
Well, here they are, Captain. Homo sapiens. Hairy, smelly creatures with no dress sense. I know they don't look like much, but you'll soon whip them into shape.
What is wrong with them? Why are they acting in such an absurd manner?
Oh, you noticed that? Terrible, isn't it? Entire continents have fallen victim to the plague now.
Plague? What plague?
It's sweeping the planet at the moment. An insanity virus. Once contracted, its victims begin to scream in unison, gyrate their limbs uncontrollably, press their faces against one another, and then they tend to fall over and die.
It is horrible! What's this plague called?
What's it called? It's known as World Cup Fever, Captain.
Hey, amigo, you're back! Hey, what's with the costumes, eh? Hey, you big guy! Hey, I like your one of the best. Here, have some wine!
Take your paws off me, you disgusting anthropod!
Hey, don't be mad! Hey, put me down! Hey!
No!
Surely you are not concerned for the fate of that primitive doctor?
Who, him? No, of course not. It's just, Captain... I've no wish to alarm you, but...
But what?
The plague is spread by physical contact.
Oh!
And Threllips are not immune to it.
Oh, what? What are you saying?
Oh, no. This isn't supposed to happen.
Well, there must be a cure.
Oh, well, yes, if taken quickly enough, but... Wait a minute! What luck!
What?
The building you just threw that man into, it's a clinic. Those bottles in the window are supplies of vaccine. Just lie still, amico, and you'll have nothing more than a hangover to worry about tomorrow. Here, Captain, drink this.
How much shall I consume?
Well, for someone of your stature, better make it the whole bottle. That's it.
I can't believe it. 32 years of servitude. 32 years of listening to that pompous fool's endless speeches.
32 years of correcting every spelling mistake in his reports, and I don't even warrant a single mention in his memoirs.
Now, wait a moment. I've just remembered something. Volume 17, Chapter 93, there is a reference to a thon.
Oh. Oh, well, I mean, that's something, I suppose.
Let's see, how does it go? On the morning of my promotion, I received a present from my commanding officer. A furry little wart snoggler I decided to name Thon. He became the platoon mascot.
What?
How do you feel, Captain?
I'm not sure.
Now, the plague's early symptoms include dizziness, loss of coordination, slurred speech. You don't feel any of that, do you? Steady, Captain.
Don't give me more vaccine, you fool! More! Give me every ball in the clinic!
Yes, Captain, whatever you say.
I can recall a little more from the passage, you know. Do you wish to hear it, Thon?
No. Yes.
Thon was a funny little fellow, highly obedient but not very bright. He's always attempting to please me. How the men and I would laugh at his merry squeaking. He followed me everywhere. One day, he followed me into the path of a mechanical hedge trimmer and was chopped into little bits. It was rather amusing, actually. You seem upset.
Upset? Me? Upset? Why would you think that, my lady? Just because of all my efforts for the Empire, every hour I've toiled, every sacrifice I've made, every insult I've been endured, will be remembered as the antics of a small blue rodent? No, I'm not upset, not the slightest!
Oh, good. Because I thought you might be. Upset, that is. Oh, look. There's Captain Vengor and the Doctor.
Thon! Thon! Come here! Oh, yes, Captain. Your slightest wish is my reason to live. What do you want now? Your boots scrubbed, your blaster wiped, your one tiny little medal polished? How dare you speak to me that way? Oh, what are you going to do about it? Feed me into an edge trimmer? Oh, why do you smell so foul? I have contracted World Cup fever, you idiots! Soon I will begin screaming and gyrating and pressing my face against yours. What if I smash it in first, you fat oaf? Oh, you little wart snuggler!
Well done, Charlie.
Oh, nothing to it. Thanks for the bit about the rat. That went down a treat.
Now, we just need a few minor adjustments of this portal's primary navigation systems. And voila, we're ready.
Well, we've stirred them up. How are we going to calm them down?
Oh, me, you're running the show, remember? I'm just the assistant. Exercise some authority.
Oh, yes. Stop this at once! Look at the pair of you. Now do you see why knowledge of the future is such a dangerous thing? Why the Time Lords do not share such information with lesser races? You are utter disgraces to your empire.
He started.
Silence! You have both jeopardized the future of Threllip society with your foolishness. What do you have to say for yourselves? Well?
My lady, if I may be allowed to say...
Be quiet, Doctor. You have utterly failed in your duty. You have allowed an important historical figure to become infected with a deadly illness. I shall deal with you when we return to Gallifrey.
I'm so very sorry, my lady.
And your punishment will be severe, Doctor.
Yes, my lady.
Perhaps a century or two of scrubbing the TARDIS floors with your toothbrush will curb your enthusiasm.
I deserve nothing less, my lady.
But that can wait. Vengor must receive proper medical treatment immediately. His survival is crucial to the web of time. Thon has also clearly been infected. Doctor, you will reverse the portal's route and return them to their home planet. Quickly, there isn't a moment to lose.
As you say, my lady. The portal is ready. It's time to go, Captain.
Call me Vengor, Doctor. You... Come here. You are the finest friend I've ever known.
Thank you, Vengor. I'm truly touched. Especially my ribs.
Are we going or not?
Step through the portal, both of you.
Just wait till I get you in front of a disciplinary hearing. Oh, shut your mouth, you fat.
Well, that's a relief. Where did you really send them?
The 17th moon of Mordelius Prime. I hope they patch things up. They won't have a lot of other company there.
I can't believe how heavy this collar is. Do your people really walk around all day wearing these things?
Yes, they're a stiff-necked lot back home. Come on, let's get back into some proper clothes and go back to Ferrara. No sleep till dawn, Charlie.
Hold on, Doctor. What about all this machinery?
What about it?
Well, there's this portal contraption, and the Threllip spaceship must be around here somewhere.
So?
Well, shouldn't you dismantle them? They're a bit dangerous to just leave lying about.
Oh, but that's boring. That can wait. Italy is partying tonight, Charlie. This is no time to work.
It won't take long, I'm sure.
Oh, but, I mean...
You shall do as I command, Doctor, or the TARDIS flaws will be the least of your concerns.
You know something, Charlie? You make a far more convincing Time Lord than me.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
That wasn't really a compliment.